Hello everyone, welcome to the lecture series of blockchain technology. Myself M.Naveenraj, Assistant Professor, Department of CSE IoT. In today's class, we are going to see about the topic blocks, transaction and chains. Okay, so let's recap the previous class. This blockchain evolved to solve problems in traditional centralized systems such as data manipulation, single point of failure, lack of transparency, trust dependency and third parties like banks and servers. Blockchain introduced decentralization, distributed ledger, trust without intermediaries. Okay, so there are various real-time examples that we have seen in the previous class, that is traditional bank ledger, then blockchain ledger. Now let me see about what is block. A block is a digital container. Okay, simply a digital container that stores multiple transactions, timestamp, previous block has and current block has value. So normally in block, these are the details will be there, multiple transactions will be there, timestamp will be there, previous block has and current block has. What is the transaction? A transaction represents transfer of value, either it money or assets. Okay, transfer of information, either data updates. Okay, then chain. What is the chain? Is a sequence of blocks connected using cryptographic hashes. Real-time examples here, courier system. Take a courier system. So what happens? This transaction is nothing but order placing. Okay, so block is delivery batch, chain is order history timeline. So how does it works normally? The block, every block contains transaction data, hash of the previous block and its own hash. If block data changes, okay, immediately the hash value changes, the chain gets breaks, then data get tampers. Okay, that is tampering will be detected. So examples are exam answer sheet. Take an example of answer sheet, exam paper. Once evaluated and signed, any changes easily detected. Okay, this blockchain behaves like similarly. Okay, then how does the transaction work? The transaction includes sender address, receiver address, the value or data, the digital signature will be there. So what are the steps? Here the first issue initiate the transaction, then transaction is verified, then it will be added to block, then block added to chain. So similarly, I have already told about the UPI payment as an example. So first you enter amount, okay, then authenticate with PIN, then transaction is recorded. Okay, so blockchain records this permanently. Then what is the purpose of this block transaction and chain? So the block mainly used for secure data storage, then tamper-proof records. Transaction is a secure, immutable and transparent. Then chains are very trustable and transparency and immutability. Okay, the Google documents history. Let us take an example of Google document history. What you can see some changes. Cannot secretly modify the past versions. The blockchain provides a similar transparency here. Okay, then first you have to understand problems. The problems in traditional systems are data can be altered, the transactions are unclear, then past records are unreliable. So the user needs a secure transaction, tamper-proof storage, transparent record chain. So you can take an example of land registration. Same land sold to multiple people. Okay, this records manipulated. Blockchain prevent this fraud. Okay, so same land will be sold to multiple people, means that will be easily identified by using the blockchain. So that cannot be happen in the blockchain. So next, what is the problem? What is the for this problem? What is the define we are giving? Okay, that create a system. First, we have to ensure that secure and trustworthy data handling system. So the main key focus of this defines are data integrity, clear transaction, unchangeable records. The outcomes will be a system where users fully trust stored data. Okay. Here the real-time example we can take as a university certificate. The fake degree certificates exist. Okay. So then in Ideate we will find the solution. So the blockchain solves problem using blocks for secure storage, recording every action as a transaction, linking blocks into a chain. Together they ensure the transparency, security and also trust. Then ATM transaction slip. Take an example of that ATM transaction slip. Here the proof of transaction and cannot be denied. Okay. So blockchain similar provides permanent proof. Then we have given the activity in the classrooms, that is traditional system problems, that is how the transaction in the during the transaction, data editing, fake entries, centralized controls. this blockchain solution will be distributed ledger, immutable blocks, and transparent chains. Okay, we can take the real-time example of social media posts that can be edited or deleted. Post cannot be erased. Blockchain posts cannot be erased. So these are the steps the blockchain works.